Hi, and welcome to All Jomless Prep Academy. Today, we are going to find solutions for secant squared x minus secant x equal to 2 in the interval of 0 to 2 pi. First, we are going to subtract 2 from each side so that we can get secant squared x minus secant x minus 2 equal to 0. Now we are going to factor the quadratic trinomial so that we get parentheses secant x minus 2 parentheses secant x plus 1 parentheses equal to 0. Now you want to set each factor equal to 0. What the zero product rule says is that if you're multiplying two factors and the answer is 0, the only way that is possible is if either first factor a equals 0 or the second factor b equals 0. So to solve, we have to set each factor equal to 0. So we get secant x minus 2 equals 0 and secant x plus 1 equals 0. Now we're going to add 2 to both sides. So we get secant x is equal to 2. Going back to our trigonometry identities, we know that secant x is equal to 1 over cosine x, and cosine x is equal to 1 over secant x. And since we know that secant x is 2, we know that cosine x is 1 over 2. Now at secant x plus 1, we are going to subtract 1 from both sides. So secant x is equal to negative 1. And cosine x is equal to 1 over negative 1, which is negative 1. Going back to our unit circle, the cosine function equals 1/2 when the angle is either pi over 3 or 5 pi over 3. And the cosine function equals negative 1 when the angle is pi. So in the interval of 0 to 2 pi, the only solutions are pi over 3, pi, and 5 pi over 3.